Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Donald in New Mexico and some others have pointed me in the direction of this article from Coin World about how gold is forecast to play a dominant role in multi-currency reserve system. Central banks increasing investment in gold can increase returns and reduce volatility in an age where, fiat currencies have kind of run amok or have the potential to, be at risk, considering that the only thing backing them is the full faith and credit of the central government. And it says here that research conducted on behalf of the World Gold Council suggests that gold will play a dominant role within a multi-currency reserve system. In the summer edition of Gold Investor, Dr. Andrew Sheng, a distinguished fellow at the University of Hong Kong's Asia Global Institute, suggests the currency market is shifting towards becoming multipolar, still dominated by the dollar reserve currency bloc, followed by the euro currency bloc, but with the establishment of an RMB bloc, representing Chinese currency playing an increased role. And as most of you know, a couple of years ago, the Chinese renminbi entered the breadbasket of world currencies from the IMF. RMB refers to the renminbi, the official currency of the People's Republic of China. The yuan is the basic unit of the renminbi, but is also used to refer to Chinese currency generally, especially in international context, where Chinese yuan is widely used to refer to the renminbi. Sheng explains that the IMS, International Monetary System, relies on the dominance of the US dollar, and the US has to run a current account deficit to supply the world with dollars. As we move to a multipolar system, the need should diminish. Ironically, however, the increasing importance of surplus economies such as Europe, China, and other Asian nations has reinforced the dollar's strength without alternative channels for surplus savings. Sheng further goes on to explain there is no global central bank and no global fiscal policy. As a result, central banks and governments are forced to try and balance three often conflicting demands: portfolio management strategy, national risk management strategy, and global systemic stability. Sheng says nations are moving towards gold to more stably balance their portfolios. The inherent weakness of this non-system is clear, however, which may explain why many emerging market central banks are increasing their allocation to gold. And we're seeing that noted. If you want to find out how nations and what they're accumulating for gold in those nations, check out smallgold.com or smallgold YouTube channel. It is liquid and has neither credit nor default risk. The inescapable conclusion is that only viable alternative asset for official reserves is physical gold, as it alone has a requisite liquidity, correlation characteristics, and trust. Central banks seeking true risk diversification or insurance therefore should increase their gold holdings. We saw that with Venezuela and towards the end of Hugo Chavez's life and rule there. He repatriated the gold for Venezuela. There's famous photos of him holding up those gold bars. We also see Turkey and other nations, Germany, repatriating their gold. Sheng notes that while China and India are the world's largest consumers of gold, especially in their cultures, China holds just 2.3% of its total reserves in gold, while India holds 5.8%. This compares to more than 60% in advanced economies such as the US, Germany, Italy, and France. Sheng notes that additional research conducted for the World Gold Council indicates that if central banks increase their gold holdings by 2%, 5%, or even 10%, that can increase returns and reduce volatility over the medium and long term. I will also note that that may possibly be, if these central banks continue to accumulate gold at those levels to increase their holdings by such, I think we will see gold prices go up. Indeed. And again, I'm mentioning small gold. We talked about that. There's an article here talking about how silver is becoming something to pay attention to. India has imported 2,889 tons of silver in the first 4 months of 2018. Indian silver imports were 902 tons in April, most since December of 2015. January 2018, Indian silver imports of ounces, 18,165,172 were greater than total sales of 18,065,501 ounce American silver eagles in 2017. Quite fascinating indeed by Small Gold, and he is the go-to source for how these nations and how they're accumulating gold and silver. And so that may be one place to check, as well as technical charting and futures markets to see how the price of silver and gold will go up. But nonetheless, quite interesting and fascinating indeed. So thanks again to my viewers, certainly for those of you who sent me some of this information about these news events. Pretty exciting, pretty interesting indeed. We'll see how things play out. I think it's just another reason why I'm kind of bullish on gold and silver before the end of the year. And again, I'm not predicting massive increases in both gold and silver in price, but I do believe that we will see a notable difference, a notable uptick in the price before the end of the year. And just my gut feeling based off things I'm hearing. There's been others who have posted on my channel who are just as adamant that the prices will go down by the end of the year. They could be right too. It's interesting. I mean, I would rather they go down myself, because I want to accumulate more. But that's a selfish way of thinking for sure. But nonetheless, it is what it is. Quite interesting and fascinating indeed. Hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to post your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. And I would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to y'all for watching, and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.